Hello there, Kyle Katarn here, ready to talk to you guys about Inferno Squad by Christie. So, I finished the book last night, and I will say I thoroughly enjoyed it. For those of you who don't know, Inferno Squad is the companion novel to Star Wars Battlefront 2's single-player campaign. There really wasn't much by way of references to the first Battlefront novel by Alexander Freed. Maybe the overarching theme of the bleakness of warfare, the reality of being in that situation, tough choices, etc. But beyond thematic similarities, it was very much a standalone story. This was a concern for me. I was apprehensive about a story built around, Iden Versio and 3 random stormtroopers. This wasn't that. Let's talk about the characters. We've got Iden Versio. She is the leader of Inferno Squad and the daughter of Admiral Garrett Versio, who's kind of a dick. Del Miko is the oldest member. He's a decorated combat veteran, but he spent the majority of his career working as a chief engineer aboard a Star Destroyer. Dude really knows his tech. Gideon Hask is probably my favorite character, mainly because of his badass name, but also because he just comes across as the quintessential Imperial. He's cocky, witty, competent, and highly skilled. He's also the only member of the squad to know Iden Versio from before Inferno Squad was formed. They have a long-lasting friendship, if not a little bit of rivalry. Rounding out the group is Sen Marana, another female and the youngest member of Inferno Squad. She comes from the ISB, she has eidetic memory, and can speak 29 languages. She definitely fills the brainiac sidekick role, but she's also a crack shot and pretty good in the fight. Inferno Squad is formed following the destruction of the first Death Star at the Battle of Yavin. They're sent to infiltrate the last of Saw Gerrera's partisans, who have rebranded, and now they're called the Dreamers. Inferno Squad receives their directives from the Imperial Security Bureau via Iden's emotionally manipulative father, Garrett Versio. The squad primarily deals with covert ops. Their mission is to figure out where the Dreamers have been getting all of their Imperial intelligence. Now, you'd think that a couple of fake IDs and some made-up backstory would get you right in the door, right? Well, not for Iden. While her squad mates are basically able to do exactly that, Iden gets arrested for sedition after criticizing the destruction of Alderaan to his shipmate and paraded around the holonet as a rebel sympathizer and a traitor. All of this is being done in the hopes that the Dreamers will come and rescue and recruit her. Now, for the majority of the story, Inferno Squad members are undercover, and they're not really able to freely interact with each other. So we don't get a hell of a lot of character development, but we do learn a little bit about the 4 members of the Inferno Squad through their interactions with the rebel Dreamers. Del becomes enthralled by archaeological mysteries on the planet that the partisan base is on, along with an elderly Chadrafan who's a member of the Dreamers. Sen becomes infatuated with a suicide bomber, and that goes about as well as you'd expect. Hask has a bit of a camaraderie going with Staven, who is the leader of the Dreamers. And the majority of Iden's exposition comes in the form of conversations that she has with another mysterious member of the Dreamers, known only as the Mentor. Undercover stories always seem to have a good amount of intrigue and mystery to them, and this is no exception. Alright, spoiler alert, we're going to talk about some Easter eggs. Jyn Erso. Staven, the leader of the Rebel Cell, compares Sen to a young girl that used to hang around with Saw. He even says that their names are similar. Sen, Jyn, there it is. The Pirate Queen Lasso Rain makes a brief appearance. You'll remember her from Dark Disciple, also by Christie. Versio's sentry droid is revealed to be an ID-10. You'll remember that the 7th Sister in Rebels had an ID-9, so this would be the next generation model of that. The story begins with the Battle of Yavin, and the trench run is very accurately recreated. Also cool in this sequence is that Iden Versio has been retconned into the movie scene, being named as the TIE Fighter pilot who destroyed Red 4. A mysterious figure known as the Mentor is one of the main partisan characters. Towards the end of the book, his identity is revealed to be Lux Bonteri. There's even a brief mention of the events of the Clone Wars where Lux and Ahsoka encountered Deathwatch. So in conclusion, I really didn't need any help getting stoked for Battlefront 2, but if anything, the story of Inferno Squad has sealed the deal for me. The characters are still relatively unknown in that I don't know what to expect from the narrative of the upcoming campaign, but I feel like I get the gist of who they are and what they're all about. This is going to add a lot of familiarity and depth to the gameplay experience. Shout out to Christie Golden for another great Star Wars story. If you haven't picked up Dark Disciple yet, do yourself a favor, read it. Especially if you're a fan of Quinlan Vos or Saj Ventress. You cannot miss this book. Also, big props to Janina Gavankar, who killed it in the audiobook. Excellent voice acting, very impressed. Janina, if you're watching, good job. I hope you enjoyed my review of Battlefront 2 Inferno Squad. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to subscribe. If you got something to say, leave me a comment. And as always, may the Force be with you.